Preface. Welcome to Biology for AP Courses, an OpenStax resource. This textbook was written to increase student access to high-quality learning materials, maintaining highest standards of academic rigor at little to no cost. About OpenStax. OpenStax is a nonprofit based at Rice University, and it's our mission to improve student access to education. Our first openly licensed college textbook was published in 2012, and our library has since scaled to over 25 books for college and AP courses used by hundreds of thousands of students. OpenStax Tutor, our low-cost personalized learning tool, is being used in college courses throughout the country. Through our partnerships with philanthropic foundations and our alliance with other educational resource organizations, OpenStax is breaking down the most common barriers to learning and empowering students and instructors to succeed. About OpenStax resources. Customization. Biology for AP courses is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International (CC BY) license, which means that you can distribute, remix, and build upon the content, as long as you provide attribution to OpenStax and its content contributors. Because our books are openly licensed, you are free to use the entire book or pick and choose the sections that are most relevant to the needs of your course. Feel free to remix the content by assigning your students certain chapters and sections in your syllabus, in the order that you prefer. You can even provide a direct link in your syllabus to the sections in the web view of your book. Instructors also have the option of creating a customized version of their OpenStax book. The custom version can be made available to students in low-cost print or digital form through their campus bookstore. Visit the Instructor Resources section of your book page on openstax.org for information. Errata. All OpenStax textbooks undergo a rigorous review process. However, like any professional-grade textbook, errors sometimes occur. Since our books are web-based, we can make updates periodically when deemed pedagogically necessary. If you have a correction to suggest, submit it through the link on your book page on openstax.org. Subject matter experts review all errata suggestions. OpenStax is committed to remaining transparent about all updates, so you will also find a list of past errata changes on your book page on openstax.org. Format. You can access this textbook for free in WebView or PDF through openstax.org, and for a low cost in print. About Biology for AP courses. Biology for AP courses covers the scope and sequence requirements of a typical 2-semester advanced placement biology course. The text provides comprehensive coverage of core biology concepts and foundational research through an evolutionary lens. Biology for AP courses was designed to meet and exceed the requirements of the College Board's AP Biology framework while allowing significant flexibility for instructors. Each section of the book includes an introduction based on the AP curriculum as well as rich features that engage students in scientific practice and AP test preparation. It also highlights careers and research opportunities in the biological sciences. Coverage and scope. In developing biology for AP courses, we relied on experts in the goals and approach of the AP curriculum, carefully considered the AP framework design, and listened to the advice of hundreds of high school and college biology instructors. The result is a book that provides excellent coverage of the AP framework while addressing the sheer breadth of biology topics in the modern age. We provide a thorough treatment of biology's foundational concepts while condensing selected topics. We also strive to make biology, as a discipline, interesting and accessible to students. In addition to a comprehensive coverage of core concepts and foundational research, we have incorporated features that draw learners into the discipline in meaningful ways. Unit 1. The Chemistry of Life. Our opening unit introduces students to the sciences, including scientific methods and the fundamental concepts of chemistry and physics that provide a framework within which learners comprehend biological processes. Unit 2. The Cell. Students will gain solid understanding of the structures, functions, and processes of the most basic unit of life, the cell. Unit 3. Genetics. Our comprehensive genetics unit takes learners from the earliest experiments that revealed the basis of inheritance through the intricacies of DNA's structure, replication, and expression, to current applications in the studies of biotechnology and genomics. Unit 4. Evolutionary processes. The core concepts of evolution are discussed in this unit with examples illustrating evolutionary processes. Additionally, the evolutionary basis of biology reappears throughout the textbook in general discussion and is also reinforced through special call-out features highlighting specific topics in evolution. Unit 5. Biological Diversity. The diversity of life is explored through detailed study of all phyla of organisms as well as discussion of their phylogenetic relationships. The unit begins with viruses and then moves through prokaryotes and eukaryotes, ending with a discussion of vertebrates and, finally, humans. Unit 6. Plant Structure and Function. Our Plant Anatomy and Physiology unit thoroughly covers the fundamental structure and function of plant cells, tissues, and organs. It also covers important plant physiological functions such as tissue differentiation, material transport, and the roles of plant hormones. Unit 7. Animal Structure and Function. An introduction to the form and function of the animal body is followed by detailed chapters on specific body systems and their physiological function. This unit touches on the biology of all organisms while maintaining an engaging focus on human anatomy and physiology that helps students connect to the topics. Unit 8. Ecology. Ecological concepts are broadly covered in this unit, beginning with the small-scale relationships of population ecology and gradually building to the large-scale processes of ecosystem ecology. Localized, real-world issues of conservation and biodiversity are presented at numerous points along the way. AP Connections. Every section of the textbook, over 200 total, begins with a connection for AP courses. Section. Written by Julie N. Zedelis, the College Board's AP Biology Curriculum Committee co-chair. These valuable overviews provide meaningful support for students and instructors. 1. Each connection highlights the key concepts of the section in the context of the AP Biology Curriculum framework and explains their importance in brief, engaging language. 2. The explanations build upon the knowledge gained in previous sections, reinforcing the most significant concepts and alerting students of the foundational basis of upcoming material. This helps students build a more comprehensive understanding and helps instructors reference prior explanations. 3. Direct references to the relevant sections of the AP curriculum framework are first explained and then outlined in table format, emphasizing their importance and relating them to the overall design of the course. Students and teachers using these reference tables can easily see their progression through and coverage of the required curriculum. Scientific practices. The AP Biology science practices are presented to students through several active learning features. Science practice connections for AP courses provide a context and suggested activity linking the concepts with the relevant science practices. Students are often asked to build representations, undertake brief research, or answer critical thinking questions. Science practice questions, designed and authored by John Egebrecht and Julie N. Zedelis, present a complex scenario or dataset and ask students a series of multiple-choice and open-ended questions based on a complex scenario or dataset. These robust activities hone students' scientific thinking skills and prepare them for similar questions on the AP examination. Pedagogical foundation and features. Biology for AP courses is grounded in a solid scientific base, with features that engage the students in scientific inquiry. 1. Evolution connection features highlight the importance and relevance of evolutionary theory to all biological study. Through discussions like the evolution of metabolic pathways and algae and evolutionary paths to photosynthesis, the student is able to see how evolution pervades all aspects of biology. 2. Scientific methods connection call-outs walk students through actual or thought experiments that elucidate scientific processes and procedures for a variety of topics. Features include determining the time spent in cell cycle stages and testing the hypothesis of independent assortment. 3. Career connection features present information on a variety of careers in the biological sciences. They are meant to introduce students to professions and day-to-day work related to the current section content. Examples include microbiologist, ecologist, neurologist, and forensic scientist. 4. Everyday connection features tie biological concepts to students' everyday lives as well as emerging world issues related to biology. Topics include Chesapeake Bay and can snail venom be used as a pharmacological painkiller? Illustrations and animations that engage. Illustrations within the book are designed to help students visualize the concepts of biology using figures with simple, clear designs and color schemes that go side by side with vivid photos and micrographs. Biology for AP courses also incorporates links to relevant animations and interactive exercises that help bring biology to life. 1. Visual connection features identify core figures in each chapter for student study. Questions about key figures, including clicker questions that can be used in the classroom, engage students' critical thinking to ensure genuine understanding. 2. Link to Learning features direct students to online interactive exercises and animations that add greater context to core content. Additional resources. Student and instructor resources. We've compiled additional resources for both students and instructors, including Getting Started guides and a teacher's guide. Instructor resources require a verified instructor account, which you can apply for when you log in or create your account on openstacks.org. Take advantage of these resources to supplement your OpenStax book. Community Hubs. OpenStax partners with the Institute for the Study of Knowledge Management in Education, ISKME, to offer community hubs on OER Commons, a platform for instructors to share community-created resources that support OpenStax books, free of charge. Through our community hubs, instructors can upload their own materials or download resources to use in their own courses, including additional ancillaries, teaching material, multimedia, and relevant course content. We encourage instructors to join the hubs for the subjects most relevant to your teaching and research as an opportunity both to enrich your courses and to engage with other faculty. To reach the community hubs, visit https://www.oercommons.org/hubs/OpenStax. https://www.oercommons.org/hubs/OpenStax. Partner resources. OpenStax partners are our allies in the mission to make high-quality learning materials affordable and accessible to students and instructors everywhere. Their tools integrate seamlessly with our OpenStax titles at a low cost. To access the partner resources for your text, visit your book page on openstacks.org. About the authors. Senior contributing authors. Julienne Zedelis, Bishop's School, La Jolla, California. Julienne Zedelis has taught AP Biology for over 20 years. She served on the College Board's committee to rewrite and test the revised AP curriculum framework, working with other high school AP teachers and college faculty as well as the National Science Foundation. She was later selected to chair the College Board's Curriculum Development and Assessment Committee. John Egebricht, Dr. John Egebricht, Brooklyn Technical High School, retired, Brooklyn, New York. John Egebricht taught AP Physics and Biology courses for over 30 years. He was instrumental in the development and revision of various AP curriculum frameworks over an extended collaboration with the College Board and other educational organizations. Under his guidance, Brooklyn Tech was repeatedly selected by the College Board as an exemplary AP program, and its practices and students' outcomes were featured in several publications. In addition to his writing role, John regularly evaluates course materials and programs for alignment and quality. Contributing authors. Connie Rye, East Mississippi Community College. Robert Wise, the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh. Vladimir Jurakovsky, Suffolk County Community College. Jean Desai, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Young Choi, Georgia Institute of Technology. Yael Avasar, Rhode Island College.